Welcome to Grung TV, the entertainment hub for news, views, reviews, and gossip. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell.
Welcome back to Ground TV. The police arrested and charged 3 men with illegal possession of firearm and unlawful wounding after they allegedly armed a man during an altercation in St. James on Wednesday, February 17. Charged are 18-year-old Nashon Rowe, 18-year-old Salim Perkins, otherwise called Junior, and 24-year-old Michael Manderson, otherwise called Blue Boots, all of Irene Heights in the parish. According to the police, the complainant was walking along the roadway when he saw Perkins, with whom he had a previous altercation. An argument reportedly developed between the two when Rowe and Manderson joined in. The police said Rowe used a firearm to inflict a wound to the complainant's head. The complainant, however, managed to escape and was assisted to the hospital where he was treated. The incident happened about 7 a.m. The police said Manderson was arrested at home during a snap raid on Friday, February 19. Rowe and Perkins turned themselves over to the police later that day. The three are to answer to their charges in court. A Portland man has been arrested and charged after he allegedly broke into a bar and stole assorted beverage at Woodstock District, Buff Bay in the parish on Sunday. He has been identified as 32-year-old Ratney Cameron of Nelson Street, Buff Bay in the parish. He is being charged with shop breaking and larceny. The police said the break-in happened about 7 p.m. They were alerted and an investigation immediately launched. The police said Cameron was apprehended after officers saw him walking with a crate and a bag containing assorted beverages. He was taken into custody where he was charged. The St. James Lottery Scamming Task Force is reporting the arrest and charging of a man of possession of identity information and intent of possession access device following an operation in Coral Gardens in the parish on Tuesday, February 23rd. The man has been identified as 22-year-old Lance Brown of Ollendale Crescent, Montego West Village in the parish. Reports said that between the hours of 10:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m., a team of officers carried out a raid at Brown's house. An on-site analysis done, and the two cell phones where numerous credit and debit card informations, scamming conversations among the other personal informations were found. He was subsequently arrested and charged. Brown's court date is being finalized. The St. James police charged a St. Elizabeth farmer with attempted murder and assault at common law following an incident at a market in Montego Bay in the parish on Friday, February 12. The farmer has been identified as 45-year-old David Hibbert of Whitehall in St. Elizabeth. Reports from the Anchovy police are that about 3 p.m., Hibbert and a female vendor got into an argument during which Hibbert injured himself, then approached the woman. A male vendor saw what was happening and intervened. Hibbert then used a knife to cut the man on his neck before stabbing him several times. Hibbert was handed over to the police after he was accosted by citizens in the market. He was charged on Monday, February 22nd, and his court date is being finalized. A St. Catherine fish vendor who stole a firearm and attempted to sell it has been sentenced to 4 years in prison. Charles Baxter, 35, of Bridgeview in Portmore, St. Catherine, was on Friday sentenced to 4 years in prison for illegal possession of firearm, 2 years for larceny of a firearm and ammunition, and 12 months for illegal possession of ammunition, where he appeared in the Home Circuit Court. Justice Dale Palmer, in sentencing the married father of 4 who has been in custody since November 2018, ordered that the sentences are to run concurrently. Baxter was arrested and subsequently charged after he gave the 9mm Beretta to a relative to sell. The weapon had been reported missing by a licensed firearm holder in September 2018. The gun owner told the police that he went to Rosetta Falls in St. Thomas and left the pistol along with 19 rounds of ammunition in the glove compartment of his car, but on his return discovered that they were missing. Baxter's attorney Samuel Campbell, who begged for leniency for his client, pleaded with the judge to take into account that he suffered from bipolar disorder and prior to his arrest was unaware of his condition. She also asked the judge to consider that he has 4 dependents and that although he was previously convicted for larceny of cattle, he had not been in trouble with the law for 10 years. Justice Palmer, before handing down the sentence, said that although he would take Baxter's condition into account, he was uncertain how it had impacted the case, and he could not ignore the fact that the offender had shown a tendency for larceny. Palmer stressed that the issue of illegal possession has become too prevalent in the society and a strong message must be sent. Persons are going into churches and killing people. Something serious needs to happen, he said. The police have arrested a person of interest in the connection with Tuesday's shooting on the Helsha Main Road in Portmore, St. Catherine. The man was among 5 people shot in the incident. Winston Jones, 60, was killed when he was struck by a stray bullet. Our news source understand that the person of interest was shot and injured during an exchange of gunfire between men on a motorcycle and men in a car. He was lying on the road when several persons, including soldier and a security guard, went to render assistance, but the car with gunmen returned and opened gunfire on the group, hitting several of them. The soldier is in hospital in serious condition. Investigators believe rival gangs from Coburn Gardens in the St. Andrew South Division were involved in the incident. Lawmen assigned to the St. Andrew North Police Division are reporting the arrest of 4 people, including a woman, after an illegal firearm and other items were seized on Sunrise Crescent, Kingston 19 today. According to the police, the following weapons and paraphernalia were seized: 1 Browning 9mm pistol, 18 5.56 rounds of ammunition, 12 9mm rounds of ammunition, 2 12-gauge cartridges, 2 Glock 9mm magazines, 1 pound of ganja, 1 imitation bulletproof vest. Reports are that about 8 a.m. an operation was conducted at a premises in the area when the firearm along with the ammunition were found in a hole in the wall. The ganja and the imitation bulletproof vest were found in a bedroom at the house, the police said. All 4 persons were subsequently arrested. However, their identities are being withheld pending further investigations. Investigations by detectives assigned to the Westmoreland Division into the death of 62-year-old Delroy Grant at his home on Hudson Street, Savlamar on New Year's Day has led to the arrest of the last 2 accused. Charged with murder are 50-year-old Mark Watson, otherwise called Wani, a fisherman of East Street, and 35-year-old Delroy Cunningham, otherwise called Ratty, of Hudson Street, both in Savlamar. Reports said that about 7:45 a.m., Grant was in his yard when he was attacked by Watson, Cunningham, and 2 other men who were armed with pieces of iron, a machete, and a hammer. The men proceeded to beat Grant before escaping. Residents called the police. Upon their arrival, Grant was taken to hospital where he was admitted in serious condition. He died on January 17. On February 8, a team of officers conducted an operation on Hudson Street, during which 2 men were arrested and charged. On February 22nd, Cunningham was nabbed and Watson surrendered yesterday. Their court dates are being finalized. A .38 revolver along with 4.38 rounds of ammunition were seized in Oddman Lane, Grants Pen in Kingston today. Reports from the Constant Spring police are that about 1:30 a.m., lawmen were on patrol when 3 men were seen standing near a car. They were held and searched and the weapon was found under the car. All 3 were taken into custody. Investigations continue. An unidentified man died in a 2-vehicle crash at the intersection of the Dyke Road and Passage Fort Drive in Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday night. The incident occurred about 11:30. It's understood that the man was driving a Honda Civic which collided with a Toyota Coaster bus. He later died. It's not clear what caused the crash.